All right, this your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquat that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled Esau is Preparing. All right, it's going to be entitled Esau is Preparing. Now I got inspired to do this lesson because of this video that I'm getting ready to play for you all. And pretty much within this video, you're going to hear this dude right here in the background speak about this white nationalist movement that's going on. He's going to say that there's not a lot of people speaking about this situation. Now, I originally had this lesson planned a while ago, but the spirit came upon me to go into other topics. But what made me come back to this is because there was another video that I actually saw where people were recording certain groups, certain nationalist groups, certain white supremacist groups, I'm going to say it like that, all right? They were recording these people, interviewing some of them, and, there was a lot of them that was just like, look, we are not doing this, we're not coming together or whatever because of black people's skin color or any of that. We're coming together and we getting ready to take action because we don't like their actions, we don't like their behavior. And pretty much you already know how Esau is. He just want to beat around the bush. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much is saying like, look, we coming together because we just don't like black people, period, man. All right. So there's this thing that's going on where Esau's literally getting together and they're training with their guns. They're going to the gym. They're doing all kinds of things because they know that this place is getting ready to pop off soon, man. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video. And then after that, we're going to grab a few scriptures, man. So let's get into it.
I know the government has been real stressful for everybody lately, and all the news is pretty much just bad news. But I got some more bad news. That's the best part. There's a problem that I don't really see many people talking about, so I'm going to bring it up. There is a huge white nationalist movement going on in the United States. I knew about it years ago, but there wasn't anything I could do because it's freedom of speech. Plus, they're very organized and they're very hidden. And it's not just like a couple clubs, down south. It's not just that. They have them in every single state. In bigger states, they have them in every single city. And it's not just like a club where people come together and, have a couple drinks and play cards. They are training. They organize together with outside chapters to work out, martial arts, firearms. They also do other things that, just regular dude shit. These are not just dudes. These are dudes that have been training for the past few years because they want to be ready for what's about to happen. Everybody told me I was crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Why are you spending that much money on ammunition? Why do you work out so much? This is why. I told people that when this shit happens, don't come to me. I was crazy every day but one. The day it happened. I'm gonna hold your hand when I'm telling you this because I mean this in the nicest way. If you are a bigger person, you need to lose weight fast. You need to go get a gym membership. You need to work out. If you are out of shape in any way or form, even if you're in shape, you need to join a gym. Lift weights. Do cardio. If you have a boxing membership or some type of martial arts, even better. If you do not own a firearm, buy one. Practice with it. Yeah, they're expensive. Put it on a fucking credit card. Not like we're going to last long enough for you to pay it off. And no, don't buy a freaking High Point. You need to do your research. Buy something very reliable. Buy something that you can afford as well. Buy ammo. Buy ammo. If you can afford plates, buy them. Level 4 plates. Buy tactical first aid kits. Make a bug out bag. I know there's some people that have had trouble getting in shape. This is a reason to, because this isn't a negotiation anymore. Now you don't have a choice. You have to. This will save your life. You got a bunch of social medias, delete them. I mean it, delete them. That $500 billion that we're putting into AI, we already have AI. They're going to use it as surveillance. They are going to access your phone without you knowing. And be careful what you say to people, because over 100,000 members worldwide of this organization, they'll turn you in when things go south. And the names of the clubs will not always be obvious. I want to point that out. They have hundreds of different names, and not all of them you would think, oh, that's a club. Be safe. Be armed. Stay alive.
So you heard it, man. You heard it. All right. You heard what he said. Now, pretty much within the video, you heard him say, hey, there's a lot of them that's a part of these different clubs. They coming together. They training with firearms. They're training with martial arts. They're training with going to the gym. They're doing all of these different things because, one, they know that this place, like I said, is getting ready to be shut down soon. And all out hell is going to break loose in these streets soon. But at the same time, they coming together because they've been ready to get rid of Jake, man. And not just speaking to you Negroes out there, you Hispanics and Native Americans. They don't like any of you all. Point blank, period. And they've just been waiting for the right moment for them to have a reason to go out in them streets and finally eliminate you. And guess what? The Most High gonna allow them to do it to some of y'all. Because during this time that's getting ready to happen, that's gonna be judgment brought upon the 2/3. But the thing is, within this video, he said a few things that's you really don't have to do exactly what he says. Now, the one thing that I will agree with is going to the gym. Starting with the apostles on down, the apostles been saying, hey, look, get healthy, exercise, eat right, do these different things. They've been saying that for the longest. And, other brothers, especially on down, everybody's been, pretty much getting themselves in shape, taking care of themselves, eating right and all of that. And you're supposed to do that anyway. Because the Most High gave us these bodies, and now it's our responsibility to take care of them. So I will agree with him with that. But the thing is, we are in captivity. All right. We are in captivity. There's nothing that we can possibly do to save ourselves. That's the Lord's job. The Lord's job is to come back and save his elect. That's what's going to happen. All right. Getting ammunition, learning martial arts and all of these different things, that's not going to get you out of this situation, man. That's not going to save you. All right. And then, when you really think about it, buying ammunition, that's not going to do nothing, man. All right. You can't take down Esau with his blessing. that's his blessing. We're going to start off with that because I already got it queued up. Let's get Genesis 27 and then go to verse 38. And it says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. This is Esau speaking to Isaac, because Isaac recently just blessed Jacob with a greater blessing. All right. And Esau, was the older brother, and that was supposed to be his blessing, but Esau sold his birthright. All right. So verse 39, it says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right. And this is what Esau feels to this very day. Esau knows who we are. All right. He knows that we're the Israelites. And that's why he's getting ready to orchestrate this NWO, aka Jacob's Trouble. All right. Because he wants to get rid of all of y'all. And he wants to cut all of us out, cut all of us out from the Most High. Or off from the Most High, Salakia. All right. Because when he bring out that chip, that's going to be the ultimate way of cutting you off from the Most High, because you will literally be programmed to only worship Esau. So Esau want to get that birthright back, but it's not his to begin with, man. All right. The Most High knows what he's doing. He's setting up Jacob's Trouble so he can judge 2/3 and bring down this society. All right. So getting back to the point in verse 40, it says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. This is Esau's blessing, the sword. And the sword today is the gun. The modern sword is the gun. All right. They got guns. They got missiles. They got drones, so forth and so on, man. They got all of these different type of weapons to eliminate people. And so when you think about it, getting ammunition and all of that, Jake is not finna Jake is not gonna outshine Esau in his prime with his blessing, man. You're not about to go out there and just literally shoot down all Edomites. You're not about to do that. And it's not your job to do that. All right. Like the scriptures say, that's not going to save you. All right. But this is Esau's blessing, his sword. And these Edomites, they getting together and they literally training with it, man. And you already know Esau getting nice with it. He's getting nice with it. But this is why, you know, when you read this part, this caption said you need to listen to this. It might save you. And it says, while you are learning TT dances and BS, because you already know what Jacob is doing behind the scenes, man. Jake is not, he's not trying to, Salakia. He's not trying to get right. He's not trying to take care of himself. He's not trying to better himself in no shape, form, or fashion at all, man. You know, and this is another reason why Jake is going to lose in the end. But like I said, we already know that practicing martial arts, practicing things with a sword, getting ammunition, that's not going to save you, all right? It is not going to save you. Let's get Hosea 4 and 6. You're going to get Hosea chapter 4, and we got to get 4 and 6. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children, all right? Like I said, Jake doesn't want any knowledge, no wisdom, no understanding at all. All right. And this is why the Most High is going to reject the majority of his people. And he's going to allow Esau to get them, man. He's going to allow Esau to get them. Yeah, Esau going to have a ball with a lot of our people, man, the 2/3. But Lord willing, we're not a part of that number. All right. Lord willing, we are not a part of that number. And like I said, you can't depend on ammunition. He said, get a bug out bag and all of these different things right now. There's nothing wrong with preparing yourself for what's getting ready to happen. If you want to store up water or canned goods or get flashlights or, you know, first aid, whatever the case may be, if you want to get those things, that's all good. But the thing is, the Most High may have things happen to the point where you're not even at the crib. Now, you know, you may not even be at the crib. Next thing you know, martial law is declared. They already out and about in the streets. You may be at work, you may be at the store, you just may be somewhere else, and you may not have any way to get back home. And you already know you can't keep AKs and shotguns and pistols up in the damn trunk of your car. You know, you pretty much asking for it, driving around like that, man. Esau pull you over and he search your shit and see all those firearms, man. They gonna get your ass, man. They gonna get your ass. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do if you can't go back home and get your bug out bag? You can't get your ammunition and all that. What are you really gonna do? This is where the Lord comes into play, man. This is where that faith is gonna come into play. And this is why you gotta call on the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. But our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. The majority of our people still don't know who the Lord is. And we've been, you know, out here teaching this for years. And a lot of people still don't know who the Lord is. Even people that know that they're Israelites still saying Christ and so forth and so on, man. And that's why the Lord is going to reject them in the last days. And Esau is going to get a lot of them, man. He's going to get a lot of them. Let's get 1 Timothy. Salakia, hold on. There we go. 1 Timothy chapter 4. Then we're going to go to verse. Did it not go? There we go. Then we're going to go to verse 6. It says, if thou put the brethren in remembrance of these things, thou shalt be a good minister of Yahushua Hamashiach, nourished up in the words of faith and of good doctrine, whereunto thou hast attained. But refuse profane and old wise fables, and exercise thyself rather unto godliness. For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come. So like I said, it's okay to go to the gym. You're supposed to be doing that shit anyway, man. You know, you already know what comes along when you don't take care of yourself. If you become overweight, become obese, you definitely putting yourself at risk as far as your health is concerned. You're more acceptable to receiving diseases. You know, all kind of things can happen to you, man. You know, and this is why it's very important to go out there and exercise. And you heard him say within the video, he was like, I know it's difficult for a lot of y'all to go out there and exercise, but this is a legit reason. Hey, if you need something as far as, look, if I don't go exercise, I could be getting fucked up in the streets in the future. That's what motivates you right there, man. But as a man, you know, and women know, but as a man, come on, man. All, you know, when you were young, man, you always looked at, you know, superheroes or whatever. You see them built with the muscles and all that. You always want to be like that. And everybody feel it within their spirit when they out of shape, man. They want to better themselves. But like it says right here, it says, for bodily exercise profiteth little, because exercise is not going to save you in these last days. But what will? But godliness is profitable unto all things, fearing Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, believing in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, having faith in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Those are profitable unto all things. All you got to do is call on those names and let the Lord work. He'll give orders to the angels, and the angel will protect you, Lord willing. But you got to earn that though, man. And this is why you got to put in the work right now. Store those spiritual receipts. It says, having promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come. All right. Let's get Psalms 44. You're gonna get Psalms 44. Start at the top. It says, to the chief musician for the sons of Korah, Mashil, we have heard with our ears, O power. Our fathers have told us what work thou didst in their days, in the times of old. Hast thou didst drive out the heathen with thy hand and plantest them? How thou didst afflict the people and cast them out? For they got not the land of possession by their own sword, neither did their own arm save them, but thy right hand and thy arm in the light of thy countenance, because thou hast a favor unto them. Thou art my king, O power. Command deliverances for Jacob. Through thee we will push down our enemies. Through thy name we will tread them under that rise up against us. Yeah, because Lord willing, we are part of the elect. And the elect men are going to receive spiritual power on this side, man. All right. Like the scriptures say, when the enemy shall come in as a flood, then the Most High is going to lift up a standard. That's going to be spiritual power, man. Then we're going to be able to tread down our enemies. Why? Because we're going to, through thy name, we will tread them under that rise up against us. This is what we're patiently waiting for, man. All right. And the thing is, you know, Esau over here getting all these clubs together, whatever, acting like they're going to take over the world and shit on some pinky in the brain shit. But, you know, even they're going to fail, man, because they're going to realize that this place is going to be against them too. Because when all hell breaks loose and then the society collapses, cash is gone and all of that, and then they realize that they got to get that chip too. When they realize they got to get that chip too, and, you know, martial law even run up on their own people. You know, Esau gonna run up on Esau, be like, hey, man, did you get this? If you didn't get this, hey, you already know what it is. It's FEMA camp time. It ain't just gonna be Jake and them FEMA camps. The scriptures say, what it say? Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Everybody is gonna be a part of this, man. But we're gonna patiently wait on the Lord. Verse 6, it says, for I would not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. So he was saying store up ammunition and do all these different things. But what it say right here? It says, for I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. We're not going to depend on ammunition. We're not going to depend on weapons. But thou hast saved us from our enemy and hast put them to shame that hated us. In the Most High we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever. Selah. There you go. This is what's going to get you out of the situations. Calling on those names. Calling on those names. And here it is, man. Proverbs 18. Go to verse 10. It says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. When you call on the name of the Lord, it's going to be as a place that you can, a building that you can run into, shut the door, and nobody can't come in and do anything to you, man. That's how powerful the name of the Lord is. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So when we call on those names, the Most High going to have miracles happen, man. The Most High is going to have miracles happen for his elect. The elect is going to be in certain situations and they're going to be calling on the Lord in their heads, or they may actually just shout it out. Next thing you know, they're going to realize like, wait, how did I just get out this situation? We don't know what exactly is going to happen, but they're going to realize in the future, they're going to be like, damn, the Most High just got me out of that situation. And I don't even know how that happened. You just got to believe, man. You just got to believe. We're going to get 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Go to verse 35. And it says, hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Listen up, man. Listen up. Behold, the word of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord. Receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. The Most High is about to bring it, man. He's not dragging his feet. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. When the Most High get ready to bring Jacob's trouble, and when it's time to finally unleash, it's just like when a woman gives birth. You gotta release it, man. You gotta push it out. It has to happen. It's not gonna stay in her womb forever. And that's exactly what's getting ready to happen with Jacob's trouble. This place is not going to stay normal forever. The Most High is going to make things happen. Verse 39, it says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So you got to get ready for what's getting ready to happen, man. You got to get ready what's getting ready to happen. Point blank, period. Let's get one last scripture to close it out. We're going to get Psalms. Hold on. We're going to get Psalms chapter 17 and go to verse 13. Come on, man. You got it. There you go. Psalm 17 to 13. It says, O rise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. As for me, I will behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake with thy likeness. All right. So we're going to call on the Lord and ask him to deliver us from the wicked, which is Esau, which is his sword. So the Most High is going to use Esau to bring judgment upon a lot of people. Esau is going to do it, man, but it's through the Lord. It says, from men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world which have their portion in this life. Who has their portion in this life? Who's able to go around and do whatever they want? Who's able to get away with the majority of any trouble or situation, man? Esau. It's him. So the Lord literally is going to use them, his sword, to get a lot of people. But we already read it, and in all the scriptures, as long as you call on the names of the Lord, you good. You good. So it says, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Like I said, all of these Edomites over here, forming these clubs or whatever, they going to realize too that they going to get in the situation sooner or later. And they going to realize that they getting ready to lose. Yeah, the Most High is going to allow them to get some of these jakes out here, but then the Most High going to checkmate their ass because they going to get caught in a nuclear destruction. Or they may get caught by a wild animal, or you might get hit by a car. You never know what's going to happen to them. The Most High not going to allow them to get away. Yeah, he going to use them, like I said, so he can bring judgment on a lot of people, but at the end of the day, he's going to get their ass too, man. So I just want to bring this out, because when you see videos like this, this is how it's another clue to let you know that we're getting closer and closer to the end, man. All right. So stay prayed up. Keep praying to Yahweh about Shimon Shai. Keep faith. And hey, man, we almost out of here, man. Don't slip, man. Don't slip. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstones I learned this truth from. Honor to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word to the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ra Tazad, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.